The theme down here seems to be about storytelling, data and technology, and how we bring that together. Do you think people are underestimating the role of print in that at the moment, as everyone sort of charges headlong towards programmatic?
I think print has a measurability problem. I think we're all slightly over-obsessed with measurability and trying to measure. Suggestion that if you can't measure it, it shouldn't be part of the marketing mix is I think, a wrong turn. I think print at the moment hasn't quite got a way in which it can find its niche, and that's something we'll have to address.
And in terms of your presence here in future, do you think this is a good place for your brand to be? I mean, Cannes has changed hugely, one could argue, over the last certainly 6 or 7 years, from what began as a hangout for the creative storytellers to judge each other.
Yes.
Through to now probably all the biggest tech brands and biggest clients being here. Do you think it's an important place now? I
think it's a sign of the times to some extent, that the people who have the most money to spend on the event now may be the tech giants. They're finding it. They've established a position where they're taking, in some cases, margin out of content creators. And I think it'll be interesting to come back in 10 years' time and see how that relationship has shifted again, because it does tend to be a cyclical to and fro.
Talk a little bit about how you see models evolving, both on the agency side and on the client side.
I think models now are a bit like organisational structures. That a company that doesn't really evolve the structure every year probably is going to lose a step. I think we recently announced changes to the way that we would think about the Sun online, but we pointed out that when we devised the original structure, instant messaging service didn't exist. So you'd be crazy to think that you could just hold and stick with the same thing, as the world evolves around you. So I think you have to build nowadays organisations that can continually be pushing hard to say what's next, and am I going to be ready for it?